Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honor son to the elders, a great millstone for the teachings and scriptures, and shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, this is Genesis chapter 28. It doesn't have a subtitle, but it's the continuation of the subtitle in Genesis 27, which is Isaac sends Jacob to Laban. So it goes on from there on, but in a new chapter. Verse 1. And Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said unto him, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. Now the Canaanites are the so-called Africans, going on. Arise, go to Padan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, thy mother's father. Right? Bethuel. And take thee, because Bethuel, his father is, what's his name again? Nahor, if I'm correct. Yeah, Nahor. Bethuel, his father, is Nahor, and Nahor is the brother of Abraham. Thy father, Bethuel is then the son of Nahor, which is Abraham's little cousin, little nephew actually. And then the little nephew had Rebecca, which is Isaac, his mother. Jacob, his mother, sorry. Salakia. And take thee a wife from thence of the daughters of Laban, thy mother's brother. Meaning, go get one of them cousins of yours. And the Most High wanted to keep that seed pure anyway, for a little while. But now, it is not lawful, because the laws of those laws came in the book of Deuteronomy, where it says you're not supposed to sleep with your father's sister or father's brother, their kids. You're not supposed to sleep with your aunt, all that. But the Most High, when we don't get to that anyway. And the Most High Almighty bless thee and make thee fruitful and multiply thee. That's what Isaac said to his son Jacob, that thou mayest be a multitude of people, and gave thee blessings, gave thee the blessing, and give thee the blessing of Abraham to thee, and to thy seed with thee, that thou mayest inherit the land wherein thou art a stranger, which is the land of Canaan, which the Most High gave unto Abraham, which is the land of Canaan, which is Israel. Verse 5. And Isaac sent away Jacob, and he went to Padan Aram to Laban, the son of Bethuel the Syrian, the brother of Rebekah, Jacob's and Esau's mother. And by the way, even though Esau was firstborn, it's always Jacob and Esau. It's not Esau and Jacob, because he's nothing. And he's the father of the so-called white race. The Caucasian race, as I like to call them. As they like to call themselves, Verse 6. When Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him away to Padan Aram to take him a wife from thence, and that as he blessed him, he gave him charge, saying, Thou shalt not take a wife of the daughters of Canaan. And that Jacob obeyed his father and his mother, and was gone to Padan Aram. And Esau, seeing the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, then went Esau unto Ishmael, which is Abraham's brother, which is his uncle, great granduncle. Then, you know what I mean. Abraham is Esau, his forefather. His grandfather, and then the brother of his grandfather is Ishmael. Okay, going on. Then went Esau unto Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had, Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, the sister of Nabajoth, to be his wife. Right? And Jacob went out of Beersheba and went towards Haran, toward Haran. And he lighted upon a certain place. Double checking stuff in the book. Yeah, see, that's what I was checking. Yeah, cause here it stops, and then it comes another subtitle, which says from verse 10. It says the subtitle says Jacob's dream at um, Bethel. All right, okay. And Jacob went out from Beersheba and went toward Haran, and he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took off the stones of that place and put them for his pillow. Had a hard head, then. Yeah, had a hard neck too. Even them soft pillows nowadays are straight give you a neck pain and stuff that like that. Anyway, and laid down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of the Most High Yahweh ascending and descending on it. Now, I got a picture where the so called white man gets his pictures from, his ideas from, which is from the Bible. And that's this picture. You can see it is a so called Illuminati picture. And here you can see it even better, right? This is a so called Masonic checkerboard. You have this thing over here, which looks like a Gadite house, but with a stone in it in the middle and stuff. You have this pillar here, you have another pillar there, and then you have, their stupid little book, and you have demons actually descending and ascending, going up and going down and stuff like that. And you can see that it's all these pillars, as you can see, is still Masonic. All these things, you have the pillars right here. Here you have the pillars and the stairs, of course. They think they're walking towards the heavens. Here you have it again with the all-seeing eye over there. Here you have it again and again. It keeps on repeating itself in their art, their so-called art. So yeah, that goes back to the scriptures. So I'm gonna read it again, verse 12. And he dreamed, Jacob, and he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of the Most High ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Most High Yahweh stood above it and said, I am the Most High Yahweh. Actually, it says, I am Yahweh, power of Abraham, thy God, and the power of Isaac. The land whereon thou liest, to thee will I give it, and to thy seed. And thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Now, people read this and they think like all nations is going to be blessed. Let me explain to you how it will work. Going here, which verse was that? Verse 13, right? I already pre-clicked it this time, which actually, where is it? All the families. Wait a minute. Oh, 14 actually it was. Oh, it was 14, yeah. Yeah. Okay, it says, and in thee and in thy seed shall all the families of the earth be saved, right? Now check this out. Age 49 and 40. I did not click it. Okay. Age 49 and 40. So I click on it. And then as you can see, it says here, it says, Masha Pa, Ha, Ha, Masha Pa, right? It says clan, family, clan, family, tribe, people, nation, species, kind, guild, arocrastics, families, kindred, kins, genus, kids. Now this is talking about this tribe, because all the other people will not. Salvation is only for the Israelites, as I can show it right here. The book of John, chapter 4, first, excuse me, 22. It says, "Ye worship ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in the Spirit and in truth, in the Spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship Him." So that shows you that salvation is only for the Israelites, and not even all of them, because 2/3 of them will not make it. That's why the Lord said, "I speak to them in parables, because He doesn't want them to understand." So I'll go on. I got another one. Joel chapter 2, verse 27. "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Most High Yahweh, your power. I am Yahweh, your power, and none else." He's nobody else's God, and there is none else beside Him. And He says, "I am in the midst of Israel." He doesn't say He's in the midst of another nation, or "I am in the midst of the people of the earth," or of the families of the earth. No. And it says, "And my people shall never be ashamed." He doesn't say, "And all the people of the earth shall never be ashamed." He only says, "My people shall never be ashamed." Right? And the only way the other nations are gonna be having a blessing is, for example, through this. It's Zechariah chapter 14, verse 16. "And it shall come," this is when we in the kingdom of heaven and when we have everybody in slavery. "And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations," meaning, see here it says all nations, all the other races, all the other nations, "which come against Jerusalem," which fight against Jerusalem, "shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and to keep the feast of tabernacles." So it says everybody that fights with us, comes against us, even they shall come up from year to year to worship the King. And who will be that King? The Lord Yahushai, because He will be on the earth by in that time. And the Lord of hosts is the Most High Yahweh, because He's the Lord of armies. But His Son is also the warrior. "And keep the feast of tabernacles." And here it comes. "And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families on the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain." So when you come and worship the King, which is the Lord Yahushai, then you're going to get some rain. Well, that's more or less your blessing. And it says also in the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2, right? I'll start at 1. Amos chapter 3 and 1. "Hear this word that the Most High Yahweh had spoken against you, O children of Israel." So He only speaks against the children of Israel. "Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, now here it comes, you only. If you have 5 trillion billion illion zillion shoes, and you should say to that special shoe, you only have I chosen, then all the 5 trillion billion whatever, they don't matter, because you have chosen one. So I'm gonna read it again. Hear this word that the Most High Yahweh had spoken unto you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, 12 tribes, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, from slavery under the Pharaoh, saying, you only have I known of all the families on the earth. I'll read it again. You only have I known of all the families on the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. So now you know why the so-called Negroes have been in slavery and still are in slavery under the so-called white man, his authority. Right? And it says here in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6, for I am the Lord Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. We're never going to be done away with. The sons of Jacob are never going to be done away with, as in exterminated or whatever. The Most High is always going to take us back. We're not just going to vanish into thin air. The Most High has promises, and his promises will come to pass. For example, all the other nations will bow to our king, and they will come to our king to bow themselves. And if they don't, they will not get any rain. And here's also one of the reasons how these other nations are gonna get blessed, but not like us. Not as in salvation type of bless. I'll read it. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 1. The word of Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, which is the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. And it shall come to pass in the last days, which is about to come, that the mountain of the Lord's house, which is the government of the Lord's house, because when an American has a meeting, they call it a summit. A summit is the top of the mountain. So that the mountain, the government of the Lord's house, of the Most High Yahweh's house, shall be established in the top of the mountains, meaning we're going to be above all the other governments, and shall be exalted above the hills. All the lesser governments, we're going to be exalted above them, and all nations shall flow to it, meaning all races on the planet Earth shall come to us. And that's not happening with the so-called Jews right now, because nobody is coming to them. Everybody actually wants to destroy them, so they're not the real Jews. Anyway, go on. Verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Most High Yahweh, to the house of the God of the power of Jacob, which is the Most High Yahweh. He is the power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his path. That is what we are going to do when the Negros, Latinos, and Indianos get the power from the Most High Yahweh, and then he sends his son to execute that power, and then his son will establish us as a nation, and we will teach other nations our ways, and they will walk in our paths. So that Buddha, we just gonna wipe Buddha out of your memory. We gonna wipe the Allah out of your memory. We gonna wipe the Kaaba stone, all these fake idols and gods. We gonna wipe them all out. Okay, going on. For out of Zion, the word Zion means monument, and the word Zion is associated with the children of Israel. From out of Zion shall go forth the law. So out of us shall the law be. The so-called white man, he's the lawmaker right now. He's the shot caller right now. You cannot go to another country without him telling you if you are allowed or not. You can't do nothing. He's the law. So the law shall go forth out of Zion. Shall go forth. Of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Most High Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations. Jacob is going to do that. The house of Jacob, the whole nation of Israel, and shall rebuke many people. We're going to correct you. And shall beat their swords into plowshares. All your swords are going to turn into plowshares, which are instruments of work in the field. I'll show you that. And their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Everybody is going to be peaceful. Plowshare is this. I'll show you what a plowshare is real quick. This is a plowshare. Where is it? This. You know, it's a weapon to. Man, I can't get a good. Plowshare tool. Look, it's that thing what he this what he has in his hands. Look, this is a plowshare, and then you have a pruning hook, which is this. So it says, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, meaning all your swords are gonna turn into this. The other nations are not gonna have weapons no more. And this is a pruning hook. A pruning hook is used to pick up tarwa, you know. This is tarwa. I don't know what it is in the English. This is what you use a pruning hook for tarwa. I don't know what it is in the English, as I said. For weed, yeah, weed. Sorry, for weed. I forgot that one. Yeah, grain also. Grain also. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot it. Anyway, going back to here, and it says, and he shall judge among the nation and rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, meaning you're not gonna have weapons no more. All these other races are not gonna have weapons no more, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So you can see the people that are in Israel right now are not the real Jews, because it says when the real Israelites, the real Judites, when the real children of the Most High go back in that country where they come from, there will be world peace, because nobody will fight no more. But World War III is coming, so these people are imposters. And I got the last one, the quick one. It says Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. This is an example of when the righteous are in authority. We, the righteous, are going to bring peace on the planet Earth. And the wicked, he's only going to bring destruction. If you can see what's happening now in the Middle East and Ukraine and Russia and Europe and stuff like that, it's about to go down, baby, as they say in America. You know how Jake says it in the States. So I'm gonna just read on. So it says, "In thee shall all nations be blessed," right? And in thee and in thy city shall all the families of the earth be blessed. They're not going to get blessed as in saved. And it's talking about the Israelites. They're the ones that are going to get blessed for the real blessing. Anyway, and behold, I am with thee and will keep thee in all places whither thou goest, and I will bring thee again into this land, for I will not leave thee until I have done that which I have spoken to thee. Yeah. And Jacob awoke of his sleep and said, surely the Most High Yahweh is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, how dreadful is this place! There is none other, but this is none other but the house of the Most High Yahweh. And this is the gate of heaven. Okay. And Jacob rose early in the morning and took a stone that he had put for his pillow and set it up for a pillar and poured oil upon it. and we know that it was olive oil. And I can prove that real quick. Where is it? Oil. Where was I? 18. Oil. It says 80 H 8081. This is H. No, it's not. Damn. Mm-hmm. So this is H81, and as you can see, olive oil. So that's actually good for the so-called. If you have dark skin, olive oil is real good for you. But guess what? It's expensive as hell because they know it's good for you. They know. They done tests. They know. And he called the name of that place Bath Allah. But the name of that city was called Luz at the first. The reason why I say Bath Allah is because that's actually what the name is. 19. Here you see 1008, right? 1008. And here you can see 1008. Well, it says here Bath Ya Bath Yatha yeah Bayath Allah Bayath Allah. I said Bath Allah. I made a mistake. It's actually Bayath Allah, right? Which means I think it was house and then God. So it says house God. That's what it literally says. But if you speak English, you gotta put the of, house of God. So that's how you find out that the English, you sometimes you need to add the words, and sometimes you need to take words out of it. So and what do I have here? Okay, this could go, and so yeah, and verse 20. And Jacob vowed a vow, saying, if the Most High Yahweh will be with me, if the power will be with me, and will keep me in this way that I go, and give me bread to eat, and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall the Most High Yahweh be my power. Then shall Yahweh be my power. So he's actually saying if the Most High Yahweh really is with him and fixes him up with clothing, food to eat, and then he will say, okay, truly, okay, really, the Most High is really with me. The Most High Yahweh is really with me. You know. Verse 22. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be the power's house, which is Jerusalem. I mean Israel, the land of Israel. And of all that thou shalt give me, I will surely give the tenth unto thee, meaning 10% of everything that Jacob would get. He would give 10% to the Most High Yahweh. And I'm not trying to be technical, but if you think about it, it goes into the sacrifices and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not trying to go into numbers and stuff like that, so I'm gonna leave it at that. You know. So yeah, there you have it. Again with the Isaiah chapter 2. Only when the children of Israel go back into the country where they come from, then there will be world peace. This is clearly a sign that the people that are living in this country right now are not the real Israelites. Because first of all, it says many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go to the mount of the Most High Yahweh, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. Nobody wants to learn the ways of the fake Jews right now in the country they call Israel. Nobody. No, nobody. If you want to, you're an idiot. And we will walk in his path. Nobody wants to walk in the filthy Jew his path. The Khazar Jew, the Amalekite. These so-called white people that call themselves Jews. When I say Jew, the filthy Jew, is this one. The filthy Jew, right? Or this one, these people. No, not him. These people. Well, let me put the normal, so-called normal. This is a Jew, my man. A filthy Jew. I hate that word Jew, man. It's a disgusting word. And I hate those people. The real name is actually Judah, but whatever. Jiu-jitsu, what a joke. These are them filthy beasts. These are the people that the Lord said He's going to exterminate them. Um, I'm gonna get that real quick. This is what the Bible says about these filthy, filthy, filthy gay people. Where is it? Wait a minute. Yeah, I thought it was there. It's Job chapter 20. Let me get that here. Job 20. I'm making this video longer than it actually is supposed to be. Salakia about that. Just want to make a statement that these people that call themselves Jews are not the real Jews. It says this. Um, Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowing that thou, not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to heaven, and his head reach unto the clouds. These so-called white people are proud, and their excellency rise up to the heaven. Everybody looks at them for the TV. They have planes, airplanes. They have guns, fascinating guns. They have all these new gadget technology and stuff like that. Anyway, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. With they which have seen him shall say, where is he? So he's gonna perish like his own shit. That's how the Lord says that he gonna wipe them out. So with that, all praise go to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders, a great millstone for the teachings, and shalom to the sincere Akim across the world.